Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today, y'all, we gotta talk Shannon Sharpe. He's currently crashing out on Nightcap. So listen, I was just watching the Golden State Warriors. They're about to blow another 3-1 lead, y'all, to the Rockets. I was watching the NBA playoffs, and the last time they blew the 3-1 lead, it was to the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers, in which LeBron won the first ever NBA championship for the Cleveland Cavs, right? So is history, are they about to get kicked out of this first round with this foolishness? But that's not why I'm here. I am here, y'all, because on Nightcap right now, and here's the thing, Nightcap is still getting views, y'all. I believe there's like 7,500 people like live watching right now. It was funny because, one, the show starts on time right now because there's no more sponsorships, right? And so the comments are just clowning Shannon Sharpe. They're like, the show, we're so happy the show starts on time. We don't have to wait 10-15 minutes through the sponsors anymore because the sponsors are gone. The sponsors are gone and they're not coming back after this. One other thing, why am I talking in tongues and languages? One other thing that happened, y'all. Robert Horry, former NBA player, 7-time NBA champion, was a special guest tonight instead of ISO Joe. Maybe ISO Joe was shook from what happened that other night when Shannon Sharpe was telling people to shut the bleep up off camera. and ISO Joe looked completely frazzled at all of it. Why, when Shannon Sharpe was introducing Robert Horry, y'all, who was a former NBA 7-time champion, talking about some NBA 5-time champion, and I was like, uh-oh. I was like, Shannon Sharpe, can we get the facts? How are you going to say this is one of your favorite players and you don't even know how many championships he won? Make it make sense. And so then Robert Horry comes in and he's like, dog, I got to correct you. And Shannon Sharpe is like, 7. Who are these producers? Jordan, who is doing this? And I mean Jordan, the producer, that allegedly works with Shannon. Like, how does the facts continue to be wrong? How come nobody fact checks anything? How do y'all? It's easily Googleable. You can Google this. Googleable. I don't think that's a word. I'm talking crazy. But y'all, Shannon Sharpe is in rare form, y'all. He is in rare form, and he is out of order and out of pocket on these Nightcap shows, y'all. And we got to get into it. Because, you guys, we got to talk about Michele 1.0. We got to talk about redhead Michele. The old-looking... she used to look like Tina Marie, and now it's looking like Tina was never Marie. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on. But listen, y'all. It's getting worse for Shannon Sharpe. I don't see a path for him to return to television anytime soon. He's going to be on these YouTube streets like the rest of us, and he's going to be promoting this tour that he is doing with Nightcap with Ocho Cinco, and he'll come to a city near you. Like that's what he's going to be doing for De Niro. Because I just want to give a little bit in this, and I want to do a deeper dive with this. Maybe if I get some time this weekend. Michele 1.0 has come out, Michele Bundy. She came out with a son, and I'm going to guess the son paid her a pretty penny to come out because she wanted to discuss the 2010 grape. And she said that she met Shannon Sharpe on the job because she used to be a local sports reporter in 2002. She said that they did not, she did not want things to advance at first because she did not want to do anything that was going to jeopardize her job and everything else, because there's this stigma with these female reporters and everything else. And at that time, they could have that access to the locker rooms and everything else for these sporting events. But sometimes they would get bad reps and people would accuse them of sleeping with the players and all these things. So she said that they did not, nothing got anything further until they met each other at another point in time at a Denver nightclub called Blue 67. During that time, she is claiming that Shannon Sharpe was all up on her, began to go after her heavy, and she was not feeling it because she, again, was feeling concerned about her job. She then said she literally bit the bullet, decided to proceed in some type of open relationship with him, and that everything was cool until 2010. So about an 8-ish year relationship or situationship, because it sounds like they were not exclusive. It sounds like they both had other people. And Shannon Sharpe has continuously rotated people in. And so essentially what happened in 2010, Sharpe came home to her home and allegedly raped her, allegedly SA'd her. So Evans is claiming that the event stemmed from her not, accepting any of his sexual advances after finding out that he had been moving women in and out of his home. Now, this is interesting because this is the same issue that prompted the lawsuit prompted the accusations at first from the OnlyFans chick. Her name is escaping me right now, with the $50 million lawsuit. But she started, dealing with Tony Busby after the Instagram Live with the other Michelle at the end of last year had dropped. She felt a certain type of way because she thought that they were the only ones entangled with each other. So, nonetheless, she says that, after she found out that Michelle 1.0 found out that he was moving women in and out of his home, she says that Shannon wanted her to leave her husband and only be with him, but she felt as though Shannon was not being faithful to her, and she knew that, so she wasn't about to just drop her husband for him. So, she said that Shannon didn't take no for an answer and then tried to overpower her, forcing her to her knees to perform oral transactions, and then penetrated her in, her lady part region, and claims after the incident that he left and then he was making those threats because according to her, she feels that he felt guilty about everything and felt that he was going, that she was going to try to out the situation, out what happened. So Michelle 1.0 is basically trying to infer that she wasn't going to pursue any charges, that she wasn't going to do anything. But after the alleged threats by Sharpe, she decided to pursue charges and went on to drop them after Shannon allegedly doxed her, resulting in someone showing up to her home and yelling at her to shut the bleep in front of her daughter, and then claims multiple people showed up to her home, resulting in her scared for her life and that this was too much. So basically, she originally had a restraining order, but rescinded the restraining order after that threat happened. And she said in this interview that Shannon Sharpe at the time had a lot of ties to police officers, ties to a lot of powerful people, and basically told Michelle 1.0, like, you don't want the smoke. I know a lot of powerful people that can make this go away. No. So I say all that to say, currently in the chat on Nightcap, people were like, did you do this to that redhead? Did this happen with the redhead? And Shannon Sharpe is, child,